Hey Abe, how's it going? I just figured I was blowing through battle after battle. I might as well see if anybody wanted to have the stream up. Hey Dark One. Yeah, I'm not real. I gotta admit, I am totally disappointed with the fact that there's no real meta curves. Like the last one with Iris, where they had the three separate. I can turn lights on. I'm just kind of like meh. Just trying to keep it relaxed. But yeah, I'm really kind of frustrated with the fact that they didn't add any curveballs at all. In the last one, you had monsters devoured corpses. You had flyers started with all their abilities powered. Or no, it was casters started with all abilities powered. And flyers, they had something to it. I can't remember what it was now. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, meh. And this is what we do every day, PvP. And I did express that. I'm like, I'm not trying to be critical, guys, but this event just doesn't do anything for me. But, yeah, it's kind of... You know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have a new tool to get it going, because it is actually pretty decent. Volume, hold on. Where is the volume for this? Hold on, first, oh, there it is. There. We got some royalty-free, friendly, whatever, music streaming in with Streamlabs. I don't know. This is... Let's see. This is from Pretzel. This is just an ambient station. It's royalty-free, so... It's this Pretzel tool for Streamlabs OBS. And I can pick... go stations. We can go some EDM. Hey Connor, how's it going? Oh, here we go. We can go for some happy music. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Hey Firene, and hey CJ, Connor, Nay, Hunter, Ebson. Boy, everybody's coming out tonight. I should do impromptu streams more often. Oh, I was on ambient. This doesn't seem all that happy. Upbeat, maybe? Alright. Oh, I mean, I can find... I mean, they've got... we can go with Epic. They've got the ambient, which is what I was on earlier, which you asked about the... I'm actually probably going to do other games on Twitch and do Dungeon Boss on YouTube, because it seems like most people want to kind of be here more than anything. You know, like a night at the Roxbury. I can't even do the head move. Yeah, whatever. I got no rhythm. But yeah, it's a new plugin I picked up. It's like a cheap subscription thing, but... a Twitch thought, yeah. The party don't stop. So I've got I I gotta turn this down just a little bit more. So I've got, Rayla is just ruined typically. She's mostly attack. Hey, A's, or Airs, sorry. I have a little bit of dyslexia, so reading the names in that font makes it difficult. Ayla's ruined pretty normally. Valken is ruined typically. I think he has 3 festives, even though I really don't use them that much. I lead with 2 the artillery to war. I just want to freeze people. So that, especially if there's like Arya out there, I just want to freeze everybody. And then Craw is ruined normally. Therend is actually ruined 2 enablers, a warrior rune, and then just 2 damage based. In a world where we have the most epically positive music ever, a new beat comes onto the stage. This was the night that the DJ saved my life. So the Rayla, Craw, Lily, Jin on defense? I mean, I suppose that might be an issue. I would probably just make sure that I took Ponti, or, I mean, Arya works too. And Jin. I haven't come across that in a defense, though. I'm not real keen on much at this event. I mean, the rewards are, for me especially, I want to get the threshold rewards because it's got an enabler rune. That's a clear thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We had some good rewards in a couple of them, but not a bunch. Party don't stop. Yeah, I mean, I kicked in the boost just a little bit ago, so... I will sometimes use Vampire Runes. The issue that I've got with Vampire Runes is their stats aren't concentrated. So you've got, like, attack is first, then you'll have skill, and then you'll have, like, crit or something like that. You don't tend to see runes with 2 attack stats on it with Vampire, so I'm kind of... Best to farm Ether. I mean, the easiest and best to farm Ether is just probably find if you... I don't know if there even are any legendary heroes on the campaign. But find the gold heroes on the campaign and... Yeah, hit point skill vampires are even worse. Attack, defense, vamp rune for an event. I've never seen one of those. Yeah. I mean, it's 25k if you get the booster, but even so. Yeah, the 2 Rayla tokens for the day is kind of... They could have been a bit more generous than that. I mean, I get they're trying to keep the lights on and everything else, and they want to be able to keep developing and adding features and all that stuff, but I mean, making it 5 tokens for the day would have been much more reasonable. I'm not ever using runes to the guild rewards, probably. I've brought it up a couple of times. I need to get back in touch a bit with Danjo. He's the one that I've been talking to about it before. the Ascension requirements are really ridiculous. I was telling in my guild, I'm like, I posted the team that I'm using. I'm like, oh yeah, this team has been working great. It's just face rolling, and then somebody's like, psst, nobody has a 4-star Rayla. Like, ah, shit. He's not the head of the devs. He's just one of the devs that I talk to a lot. There's about 3 that I talk to pretty regularly. So, like I said, he's just one of them. I don't know. They're really unclear about their exact structure there. I talked to Danjo, though. I talked to Dylan, and I talked to Joel. I mean, they're all nice guys. Hey, Astro. What heroes put for defense with Lily? You can put Arya if you have her. Ideally, with 2 enabler runes and a tank rune on her, and then as much attack as you can squeeze in. Jin and Kra, or Jin and Ponti, something like that. They're not blind to the stuff we need. I mean, it's a really, really difficult situation, and I'm not defending the choices or anything else. Like, I'm beyond any of that, but it's not a simple problem. And like I said, they've got to keep things going, keep the lights on. I mean, if they can't keep the game going now, then it doesn't matter what they want to give us. So, and there's that stuff, and some things I think they want to make a bit of a challenge, because if it's a challenge, then people are more likely to stick with it and appreciate it than if you're just kind of given the stuff. So I mean, I don't know. I've only gotten so much of a kind of read into their stuff as well. Hey, Bob Ross and Wizzy. Wizzy, should you ascend at level 45? Honestly, just whatever you got. Well, Ponti is weak in Skelly form. I mean, he draws 1 more attack, though. Think of his skeleton form as an unbreakable heart rune for somebody else. Passover, or, you mean Foresight? Oh, Bob Ross Vivo. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend Abe about Bob Ross's name. It's the Bob Law blog. Oh, passives. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I can explain the passives. See? Look at that. He just dodged 1. Now he's 2 attacks he's eating up. I gotta use Valken to kill that friggin' skeleton. What are you talking about? What in the heck is this? Alright, we're going to chiptune. So, like, the ones that I know of for sure, like, okay, all allies start with Foresight. Foresight is this ability with the eye right here, that he's got a number 4. Ironically, because it's Foresight. Get it? Yeah, I probably will. I probably will. Valken's gonna die right here. I need to put shield piercing on Valken. Actually, I might not lose it because I think my Craw does have shield piercing. I've won a Craw versus Lily stand down recently, but only by using basic attacks and this S2. I think I'm going to win. I mean, Valken died, but I can outpace Lily for damage. Well, then she'll heal herself up to full. It's okay, I can heal myself. Yeah, that didn't do it. Oh well. Apparently I just won on defense, too. Yeah, I actually did win one earlier. I think this one had more plant runes than the other one did. So real quick, we'll take a quick side trip. Look at Craw. That's dark. And Craw. So Craw's passives. The undead thing, this is just the undead thing. Soul Ledger. So he absorbs souls per use of immortal life, which is his second ability. Up to 5 times. For each soul, increases skill by 50% and max hit points by 30%. So you use the S2, you get this little claw coming out of the book thing, and you get 50% more skill and 30%, I think it's additive, not multiplicative, like not... And yeah, so that's that one. Nevermore, when he dies, he purges X debuffs, heals all allies, where X is the number of souls, plus 1. So he'll always do at least 1. Shard of Darkness, allies start the dungeon with Foresight. Foresight's the ability that blocks all the debuffs, or blocks a debuff. So all allies start the dungeon with Foresight. And Immortality through Death. Undead allies gain an additional 25% lifesteal and Foresight at the start of each turn. Craw for defense, defensive runes. Especially, I'm assuming he's not 6-star, so I would just put defensive runes on him. That's how mine's runed. I mean, mine has 12,000 defense, 6,500 attack. I've got like 2 festives. Yeah. So defense, damage reduction, defense, damage reduction, and then 2 festives. Anybody else want to see anything while I'm in the roster? All undead, I would say Ponti. Oh no, Ponti's not undead anymore. Hensuke. Ram. No. Lily runes. Hensuke. Zam. I'm trying to remember who's who. Hensuke, Zam, Craw, and I mean a full team, I wouldn't run a full team. I'd run one more, like, or run Ponti with them, but he doesn't give the bonus anymore. Element Lily is green, so her runes, I've only got 1 plant rune. I'm really kind of kicking myself for only getting the 1. Tank rune, defensive festive, guardian, and a bulwark. Fairly unimpressive as far as the runes go. But she's rocking almost 40,000 defense. So there's that. She's also running 13% damage reduction. I'm not on the skill train, really. I do a bunch of damage. If I ruin her offensively with attack, I do a bunch of damage. I think the skill... I could be wrong. I think the skill idea is a misnomer. I don't think it improves damage at all. What it does is it improves the amount healed when they inflict damage. I think the only thing that improves damage is attack. So the skill is going to give you a lot more healing, so that can mean more survivability, but it's not going to affect attack. Now, I'll have to test that too. I've got a list of stuff that I probably should jump on the test server and look at, but... Alright, this is getting obnoxious too. I'm not a big fan of hit points. And especially know that 30k defense means that my 20k hit points is equivalent to like 60k hit points at 30k defense. I mean, it's how in the hell do you have 12k skill? I find that, and I'm not saying you're lying, I find that hard to believe unless you've sacrificed somewhere else. Alright, let me just go back to some chill here. 2 elite skill runes, I mean, yeah, I suppose. That's still it's a heavy price. But yeah, I mean, I did some calculations on the test server, and I'm not done with my calculations either, because health is a funny thing. Well, the whole damage calculation, because against spike damage, the type of damage that, like Jin, Ponti, yeah, and Zhao and I disagree on some stuff, and I don't know who's right. I haven't had a chance to go into it. I mean, like, Zhao is in MFG as well, so he has a chance to go in and test it. Maybe he has. I don't know. So, what was I saying? As far as the hit points, though. So, health is good if you're going to be taking a bunch of consistent damage that's not real big. So, damage from like non-super hard-hitting heroes, health, because especially if you've got the healing to back it up, the health can offset that. But the moment you start taking large chunks of damage at once, that the points that you invested in health are going to be better spent on defense up to a certain point, and damage reduction to another point. Because as the attack scales up and you start getting more and more and more attack values, or the damage values go so high, you need that defense to bring that curve back down. And then when you bring that curve back down, and then the damage reduction like kind of flattens the curve out, and this is all, I'm not talking purely mathematically or anything like that. I'm saying all of this kind of for illustrative purposes, but yeah, you're kind of bringing that curve down and then flattening it out so that you're going to take the least amount of damage. If you just have health, the health is just kind of raises the bottom up. Read your other comment. The Star Ascensions, yeah, I mean, nothing at all I can really do about that. I've put that forward. I'm continuing to argue for it, and the Star Ascensions are no bueno. Yeah, I mean, I've tried, and I'm still trying. I can't make them do anything. I can suggest stuff, I have to make arguments for it, and kind of put a case forward, and I mean, it's a bunch of work to convince them of some of the stuff. Some things they just hear, and they're like, that works with their vision. So... yeah, but I have tried, and I'm not giving up on it, Ayers. I mean, because I hate it too. Yeah, I know. I wish I could make it go away, and like I said, I haven't given up hope. It wouldn't be bad if the heroes weren't so hard to get. Like, if you could get the heroes like before, but there was the Star Ascensions, fine. The combination of the two, I'm not paying enough attention to what's going on. Combination of the two is just no bueno. Alright, let's try to kill this friggin' Valken. Apparently not. Let's try to kill this Valken. That did it. Alright, now let's try to kill... oh, he's got a defensive Zom. That's some defense. Alright, I wouldn't normally use the abilities, but the debuffs will definitely be helpful. I don't need that. Let's hit him for more damage. Not real fond of any of this music. Oh, damn it. I might not win this one. Try this. Ow. Yeah, I've already lost one tonight. So you can see here I'm using this ability, and now this is the soul ledger right here. Now it's up at 2. I've got 3 stacks of foresight. Soon to be 4. I might pull this off. It's looking a little better now. Although he's really friggin' tough. He's probably got 30,000 defense on his Zom. Like, this is how you get survivability. Like 6 months ago, not necessarily as much, and that's like where a lot of things, the whole hit point mindset and everything, it just hasn't adapted to the times. If I have heroes that can hit for 300,000, so I mean, start being able to hit for that kind of damage, and the amount of health that you have doesn't matter. And somehow, like this, unless this isn't very loud for you guys, just at a distracting level for me. There, it's at 2% volume. Alright, we'll go for epic music. And I didn't lose. Just ruined Abe's night. What I live for. I know. Sorry, reading. Alright. Anywho. Too many chats. Frozen. Oh yeah. That's the thing that I am talking about. That is what is up. That was pretty awesome. I need to put a yeah, that's what I gotta do, is I gotta go put a shield piercing rune on Falcon. So yeah, they're using the dwarves in the era of all of these evading creatures, and nobody else is really using dwarves. Actually been pretty damned effective. I hope that I have shield piercing rune that I can put on Falcon. Piercing, nope. I think I have a red one. Shield, piercing. Are you? Okay, nope. That can't be right. Why do I have so many enable runes? No shield piercing though. I gotta find one somewhere. Who would have one? Maybe Prognog? Jade? This is why I hate having all my heroes ruined. Jin's got one, but I don't want to take Jin's. Warrior. Champion. Festive, 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 festive. I have friggin' 5 festives on him? I have 5 festives on him. Interesting. She's on my defense, can't take that. Lily does not, I just showed Lily. Shield piercing. Inhibitor. I do, but Arya's on my defense. So I don't want to remove that from my defense. Why does he have? Well, I mean, I suppose his epic is... Ponty should have one too. Actually put the enabler back on him. I think I can put the superior for now. I mean, not that it really matters. I'm not super worried about... Maybe she's got one? Would be too easy as well. There we go. Purple it is. And what am I removing here? That will be... That's just fine. Shield piercing. There. I just think it's valuable against Lily. Because I can just switch to basic attacks and just hit her with impunity. I need anybody else that way. Yeah, see, Arya kind of running a weird plant thing. They've got a ton of survivability, and so does she. And then you add in, because these are so slow to kill, adding in Solaris just makes it even worse. So, I mean, say Jumbo is pretty useless for a lot of things, but combine him with Lily, and oof, they are both so hard to kill. Right. Right. Of course, now I'm starting to run into, like, Valkentine. I haven't seen an Arya in a while. Freeze! Their end has a shield piercing as well, but I didn't want to remove his. Alright, yeah, he took damage, so I gotta just go to basic attacks now. No damage. Yeah, that's my new strategy for Lily. Oh, friggin' Shock got him? Jeez. I don't know if I'll kill her this time. Nope. Damn. You know, I'm gonna make one change to my team. I don't think that she is bringing quite the value that I would like. So let's do Agnon. There and Craw. So my thinking is, against Lily, who's going to be the biggest pain in the butt, is I can use Plummeting Doom on Lily. And that should easily wrap her up. I can lead with Terror Storm and maybe even get some fear, like people to run off, whatever. Plus, it's one person to not worry about having to unfreeze. Only going to freeze one person, but that's fine. That needs no follow-up attacks. Really don't want to get rid of... I'm going to lose now. Damn it. Wonder if it's because I didn't have that front load damage. Let's try this variation. What's this thing do here? Alright, so we're going to ditch Valken. And we're going to do this team. I feel like this... Actually, I think I need to get rid of Falcon too. Well, there's... yeah. Use Lily instead of Agnon. Hey Sam, how's it going? I'm going well. So I was thinking of putting Rayla back in and just removing Valken for Rayla. I do kind of need Therend. I need to have at least one dwarf. So it's either get rid of Therend or get rid of Valken. Because Arya and some of these other heroes, like Lily, gets the evasion out on people and stuff like that. I just want to have a dwarf. I don't want to use... I think the Therend hits hard. Hard. And his epic proc is AoE. So, I mean, it's just crushing. He does more damage probably than Ponty does. Although that might go either way, depending on what he's facing. Against armored opponents and the tough opponents, he does tons. The tourney is up. It's not all that impressive. Yeah, I mean, ignoring the armor is big. Although Ponty does bonus damage to armor, so... So they're probably about neck and neck. Let me try... I'm going to do this for one turn and see how this works. And then if this doesn't work out, I may have to sub in Lily for Rayla. Or maybe at that point I just do that. Because without having Agnon there's not a ton of reason to have Jhin, other than Jhin does damage. This might actually be pretty viable. Try it. Definitely don't want this either. This music service is like, Rayla, Zen, Craw, and Jhin, yes. Yes, I have. Matter of fact, was it somebody brought it up to me? Maybe it was Astro Kitty, but it might have been somebody else, or was it you? Maybe it was you, wasn't it? Hey, Aquan, how's it going? It's somebody from the community, like from the streams, channel, whatever, brought it up to me. We experimented with it, and yeah, I was gonna say, I knew it was somebody. I thought it was you, but then I was like, well, why are you asking me if I've experimented with it? Because you know I have. Really? So I think the difference is Ponti hits harder, Therend always hits. No, then maybe it wasn't you that brought it up to me the first time. Because I reported it to the devs like the same day it came out, or the same day the hero came out. So maybe it was somebody else. Look in my history. Yeah, the rewards are definitely not awesome. Yeah, I mean it definitely is, but I mean it's got its fallbacks too. I mean you're stuck using Craw almost all the time, no matter what, which I am right now, anyways. But which an attack warrior, is that a yellow one too? Is it like defense attack or something? That's why I love Therend. Yeah. I might change my... Oh, it's literally attack defense on the warrior rune? Shit. Which leaderboard is that for? Threshold is the enabler rune. That's all that I'm going for. Then player rankings. Hey, I didn't even look at the stats. Alright. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I would highly use that rune. Crap. I don't want to mess with this event that much. Like, I could push hard, and probably I can almost guarantee to place in the top 10, but... Are you down in 29? Nice. Not interested. Yeah, I know Creepy and Wags have been waiting for this for ages. Oh, I love seeing when people pass on taking a chance to attack me. Guildmates especially, it's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. They've got Ponti. I wasn't paying attention. No, I know you're in Skynet. But yeah, and Creepy he's like super hyped. I'm just like, dude, this event is boring. I mean, the only advantage is that more people are PvPing, so there's more people in the matchmaking pool. So I don't even get a chance to... Yeah, I'm gonna probably lose this battle. Yeah. I was totally not prepared for this. Oh, I thought I had outlived him. It's not like I was doing much. Yeah. Okay. That shouldn't be... Well, there's no skin. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. This will be a quick wipe. That's why I love Therend. Right there. Actually, that's who I should probably put in instead of Lily, is just Ponty. This team with Ponty and Therend, oof. Oof. That's the stuff nightmares are made of. Matter of fact, that is what I'm going to try this round. Right meow. Let's put him there. And raw. How have you guys been doing in PvP, or have you been going through doing raids or anything? Who puts a taunt on Therend? Yeah, that's the outcome I was expecting. One attack, everybody's almost dead. 2 attacks, and it's over. And I think you could probably, if you needed to, swap Rayla, put Jin in her place, and this team would still work pretty well, but I think Rayla is stronger. Ah, gotcha. Cat has a weepy eye. Always has. Comes over and it's just goopy. What? The tickets. Oh, raid tickets, yeah. And this is what you call a dead lily. Maybe not, I didn't get my... Oh, there we go. Now it's a dead lily. Dead lily. We haven't decided what they are yet. Nobody's very excited about the event, is kind of the problem. Like, if the rewards were really good, that's when you see us, like, really cranking in when the rewards are good, but... compared to the last one of these. This is just disappointing. Yeah. Well, it's because he'll do 750k, but... Alright, Jeff. Take care. This is what I call... Agnon dies again. Really? I said fall down. Just want to make a team where all that I use is two of Rayla's attacks, and then the rest of it is all basic attacks. I probably actually could if I put Arya in. She's got one of my other sets of enabler runes. Music. Very, very not impressed. Pop music. Go back to chill. This is my jam, you know. Can you guys hear the music even? Like, it's loud for me, but I don't want to... And also turn the game volume down a little bit. You guys still alive out there? Hey, Master Gamer, how's it going? Good to see you tonight. Uh-oh, I lost on defense to sirloins. Damn it. Alright. So how is the level of the music? Can you guys even hear the music? Okay. Good, good. Just making sure. I mean, I didn't figure it was loud. I literally have it on 2%. But it was, if I turned it up much louder than that, it's distracting to me. But I did want you guys to be able to hear it, so... Yeah, my cat loves to sleep on my legs or on my feet. And I'm a hot person to begin with, so I like always wanting to... I have fans blowing on me and all this other stuff. Just, I constantly have sweaty feet because of you. Yes. Owie. That's no good. My dwarf's dead. And my Ponzi's dead. I lost this one. Next. Oh yeah, I definitely lost this one. Real is still alive. There we go. Good, good. Streaks don't matter, so... Apparently I lost it. Oh, I gotta switch my defense out. I'm losing too many too quickly now. And I could just put it back to the way it was. Let's go with Arya, Auntie, Lily, Jin. Just leave it at that. What teams are you guys running for offense? For offense and or defense? You guys always see what I'm doing. I never know what you guys are doing. Demons. Interesting. Like how many? Really? Now, I've done Malice and Zulk and Solaris, but I always did it with another red hero. Because then I get the reset on Zulk, but Lily, And I've used Furnace. Interesting. I'll have to see what it's like sometime. Anti-Furnace, Agnon Jin. I can totally see that. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That definitely makes more sense. The Ponti Furnace, Agnon Jan, I think I've run that. I'm pretty sure I've run that. So that's, I think I probably put Agnon right after Ponti, and then Furnace and then Jin, but same idea. How is it doing for you guys? Your respective defense or offenses or defenses? Nice. You really find you need 3 enabler runes? I mean, I suppose there's that 20% that you won't get, but... Nice. You really think that 20% is worth it? I don't know. I'm not sold. I mean, I suppose as long as the rune is real high stat, doesn't matter, but like there's only 2... I mean, it depends on if you took the ones from the event and put them towards that or something, because I had 2 of the purple elites, and I guess you would have to have one of the other ones for sure. Well, she got a red one, but... Oh yeah, I mean, absolutely on... with Ponti. I mean, I'm doing the same thing, like, I'm just basic attacking with Theron, too. Sure, I'm running more? Sorry, my cat, I don't think it's feeling super well. Oh, so you got a red from the other thing, okay. That makes sense. Stabby, stabby. There's an Aria. Nothing else. Well, no, that'll actually still be a problem. So... Tank rune on here. Oh, there's only one enabler. Alright, I'm not worried. I ain't scared. Yeah, Arya kind of came out of nowhere. I think I blame Creepy for putting her on defense. Then I blame me for telling him to put the friggin' enablers on her. Yeah, she cracks Pondy like an egg. To me, that's not enough. I've got 4 purple, 2 yellow. I would have had 3, but the game ate my grader. And then I've got a red, a blue, and a green. That's not enough. I need about 6 more total. And paralyze her. That's okay. Cheers made, I think I have to do. Get some health, except that ended up being a net 0. Alright, that's no good. I should have been a scared, but not of his Aria. See Luke try. Nice. I had a long day at work today. I had a meeting scheduled at 4 o'clock. It was supposed to be like 4 to 5. And finally wrapped the meeting up at like 7. Doesn't typically happen, but man. Yeah, I was kind of frustrated in the rune event that I wasn't able to get a red tank rune or 2 red tank runes, because ideally, well, I'd probably like to get a red and like a blue maybe, or something like that. Another one for Lily, or in a different slot for Lily, and one for Arya. See, the inhibitors are just going to be reducing damage from legendaries. I mean, that does help. Or from epic attacks, whatever. I'm wondering if Archon wouldn't be a really good counter for Arya, because it stops the chance to enable or crit entirely. So you bring an Archon, an Arya of your own, a Lily of your own, and then a Jhin. And then she can't epic proc, and she can't crit. Buddy. Oh, it sat down on that. Hey, don't go out with her. And look, they killed Kenny. Killed everybody. That's embarrassing. Literally one-shot their defense. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah. So next week my schedule is going to be a little bit weird. So I work out of Atlanta. Yeah, in and out of Ice Block. I did that. That's actually pretty good. If you can get the damage, that's definitely good. Yeah. So on Monday I've got to travel to Atlanta. It's for work, and I'm there till I'll be back Thursday night. So stream may or may not happen on Wednesday. Really, it'll depend on... I mean, it definitely probably won't be able to happen as early either way. I might be able to get a shorter stream starting a little bit later. But, I mean, that depends on hotel Wi-Fi and stuff. I don't anticipate the Wi-Fi is going to be great. I'll add on. So more than likely it'll have to be like Friday that I'll skip the Wednesday stream. I don't know how much I'll be able to do in times of check my mail, like my in-game mail. That's not from you. When did you send it? Some free raid tickets. I mean, it might take a little bit to come through. That's from a guildmate. It might just take a bit. Alright, see? Changed my defense and I started winning defenses again. Oh, I did win one here, a couple here. Yeah, I'll do a few of these revenge attacks that I need to. Yep. Wait, what are you sending me in-game? If you don't forward this on to 12 friends, all of your luck in PvP is going to run out. You have 30 minutes. It's secret. So you tell me to go check my stuff in-game mail while I'm streaming. I might run into the all Jhin team. Yeah. What did you do, Roy? What did you do? Ray, whatever. Ray, it was Ray. I got nothing, man. Nothing. Maybe it hit the sensors. Oh no, Mao Cow. Let's go back to revenge attacks before they all scroll off. Yeah. Oh, so the magic number for the raids, if you buy the boost, I think to get threshold, it depends on. I mean, it's not a number; it's a number of wins. So, I mean, you got to hit 50K for the threshold, and I think each day it's going to be a enabler rune. So it's like, crap, I'm gonna end up having to do the threshold each day. Maybe I'll like, ow, oh, wasn't paying attention. The hell was that? Oh, sirloins. Yeah, I should have. What I get while streaming, not paying attention, talking to people. Where did sirloins come from? I don't remember like seeing him anywhere, and then all of a sudden he's got like these kick-ass teams. Or is it just that I hadn't run into him before? $156 wins. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. I mean, it could definitely be worse. It could be better. It could also be worse. $49,920. I'll see if I can fit Arya in. I'm not doing like team requests tonight. I'm just trying to get my the tournament, hit the threshold for the tournament, and I figured I would share or just kind of hang out with everybody. But if I do use Arya, or if I do have an occasion to, then yeah, I've got the skin on her. But the skin doesn't give any extra bonus or anything. Just cosmetic. Although I think Arya does follow her attacks. Does follow Rayla's attacks. It's kind of funky. That's what I like to see. Good. Easy peasy. I don't even know where I'm at so far. 320 per 6. Figure, yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because it's about 3 per 1,000, it's 50,000, 150,000, and the change to make up the gap. Oh no. Oh no, they've got Stone Fist. What am I gonna do? Stone Fist is gonna get crushed by Theron. Yeah, That was... Whew, that was tough. I should complain about how hard matchmaking has become. Totally. All RNG. Every bit of it, RNG. I dodged a bullet there. Whew. Yeah, the ultimate was earlier. Somebody in my guild posted they had their PvP option was a level 20 Archon, like a level 20 or 30, 35, something like that, Rayla, like a level 40 Gibber, and like a level 50, but they were all like 1 and 2 star Jumbo. Not Ascended, not anything. Their total team rune power was less than one of my heroes. This actually is not too bad. But it's not something I would listen to for fun. Okay, it's chill. But it is not obnoxious either. Good background music. I was going to say Stonefish, but there is actually something named Stonefish, like a company name that produces something that I've used. I don't remember. I would. I mean, his fist's made of stone. It's like Korg. I'm the thing talking to you from over here. Yes, that's it. I'm a thing, I'm alive. We're all gonna get here and defend this dungeon. You wanna come? Here we go. Lily friggin' craziness. $20,000 damage. That can't have actually done 20,000 damage. Somehow I doubt. I mean, she might have 40,000 life. People are weird like that, but enough for 2 of them. I will see. I may try her for at least 1, just because you've asked a couple of times, but I wasn't planning on taking like requests and stuff tonight. I will do it. As long as there's a team that I know I can beat. Aha! That's the first time I've ever done that with the new Pontifex. Yeah, alright. I'll run 1 or 2 with her like this, but I mean, it really doesn't fit the team, so... He has got a tough Kansuke. Didn't achieve peak epicness because the cat ran away. So, I mean, technically before. Yeah. Arya doesn't really fit with this team. And I've got 2 perfect strike heroes against her. Yeah. That's not going to go well. You did come back in time to see me lose at request of a community member. Yep. No problem. I said it's not like there's a streak or anything right now, so. Ooh. Let's get her back. Boom. Oh, who was that? Do you guys remember? I'm not normally, but it was a small request, so I went ahead and did it. It was just 1 hero, so. I gotta check that name. I want to investigate them later. See what their Hansuke is doing. Anakun dead. Hurricane Flurry. Nah, I'm not taking a request tonight. I mean, I did the one for you, but against the dwarf team, there was nothing that I would have been able to do, so. I mean, she's only good when she can dodge. And against 2 heroes with perfect striking. Yeah, tell him his Hansuke is sick. I'm not going to ban you. I am not even a little bit upset. I don't think I've ever banned anybody. Get rid of Falcon. So I'm only at 20,000. God, they really do expect you to PvP for ages for that threshold. That's nuts. I might not be getting extra enablers. I just don't want to spend that much time. It's a really cool palindromic little defense power number. You think your mail came in? Alright, I'll check after this battle. I'm sure it's going to be something trolly. That worked. Wish there was a way to dispel the vines, like you could debuff the vines or something like that, but like once they're there, you're stuck with them. Alright, let's see what Firene's mail is. Hey Perry, how's it going? Good to see you tonight. The new dragon that eats vines, yeah. I think... Nope, nothing from Firene. Nothing at all. Giving advice here, so I'm just gonna get this. As if that was the thing that made you lose all faith. I bet if I logged out and like closed my client and opened it back up, it would be there, but... Oh, Arya. Feed your dog, man. Hungry dogs are a bad thing. I'm sure you did. This team is so hard. This, however, might help if I can land one hit. Remove all of her buffs. Well, no, I didn't even remove all the buffs. Damn you, Arya. Damn you. That's why I bring dwarves. Like it may end up being a... that's why I brought Therend. Therend is good against Arya, too. Very, very good. What I need to do, though, is I need to put some lifesteal on him. Although I think I do have end of turn healing on him. But against the vines, it's not enough. The delaying action, maybe those damage shield will go away. Sapping Vines is back up, damn it. Yeah, he lived life steals, but if I use an active ability with him, it doesn't get the shield proc, which means he's going to be taking all the damage from the damage shield. So I would end up taking more damage than he would heal. That's why I don't use it. But yeah, I had thought about that. But he has a shield piercing rune. I'm going to lose this fight too, yeah. Lily and Arya teams are just sick. Matter of fact. Well, that's kind of what I had before, but if I swap in with Jhin... Really, if I swap in Solaris for Ponti... I don't know, people have enough trouble with this. I don't need to make it worse. Yeah, I mean, he definitely had a tanky Lily. I mean, mine is too. I didn't bring it, but Let me do a little bit of tweaking on the runes. I need to get a little bit of lifesteal on there, and I'm willing to accept a little bit less in the way of damage for a little more in the way of survivability. Those are the enablers, the warrior, shield piercing, find something with lifesteal. That's the, oh, that's not quite good enough, 10%. That's actually not bad. Focus. The survivor room, but that can easily get taken care of. Let's do this. Soul Stealer is going to give us what? Health critical. Heals percents of damage dealt. This is a blue lifesteal right here, Soul Stealer. Critical won't hurt, but he's probably pretty close to max. Percent of damage versus percent of health. I think it's probably going to be about the same. I've got a warrior rune in there though, and there's no blue warrior runes. So I really don't want to give up that warrior rune spot. My Theron's base health is what his base health is. I don't have any health stats on Theron. Oh, the enabler rune has a little bit of health, but yeah, I mean, I'm only going to be able to heal like 1,000. So, yeah, I'll just craft a superior. So I've got the stuff for that. I could go ahead and craft the stupid elemental thing. What's that? Yeah. That is an elemental this. Alright, I've got almost everything for this, so we'll go ahead and do it. That means I need 2 more blue and 3 red. Make sure I have bars. I need 3 red or 9 red? I need 9 red. I'm going to need essences. Spirits. And that. Oh. Dodge chance, health, and crit chance. Best rune ever. Heals 10% of damage dealt, so that'll be... oh. That won't be terrible. Yeah, this is true. This rune's epicness is over 9,000. And I've got a 3% dodge chance. So... he's practically Arya. It's not shot. Oh, maybe this is Firene's message. The super secret communique. No, that's Anteater Abe's. Ooh woo. The best anime waifu. Nice. 1v4, 1v5. I'll have to put extra heroes in there to take him on. So, yeah, Firene, I don't know where your mail went. Abe's went through. So either you're trolling me about the mail, or the system ate it. Yeah, there we go. That healing. Right there. That's the stuff. I'll swallow your soul. I'll swallow your soul. Swallow this. Oh. You guys ever see the original Evil Dead? Well, Evil Dead 2, technically. I used to be with my group of friends back when I was in high school. We used to watch that stuff all the time. One of the guys we hung out with liked to take video from a bunch of different sources. Basically, I mean, back then it was a big deal. Now it's like whatever. But he would actually use the VCR, and it had like a little frame-by-frame queuing thing. So he'd take splice record sections of video and put it to music. And then he kind of had these little interludes and stuff like that. But the scene where the Deadite is trying to come out of the trapdoor in the floor, he's like, I'll swallow your soul, I'll swallow your soul. Points the shotgun at him, swallow this. Boom! Catloaf? I know what a catloaf is. I'm not that out of touch. I'm probably less out of touch than most people my age, that's for sure. We were laughing about that. I was telling my friends over the weekend, I meet on Saturdays with a friend and his wife for lunch every day, or breakfast for me. And talking about how I was asking you guys in Discord what was cool right now for my boss. Catloaf is where the cats sit down and they tuck their legs under whatever. You can't see them. They're just like bloop, this big bloop of cat, I'm assuming. Or is that hover cat? I might be mixing them up. Attack damage is good for Ponty, yes. Yes, indeed. But if that's not what you're talking about, Abe, then I have heard that referenced with regards to that, so... well, it's the same idea. Ignore Firene. He likes to be trolly lately. He didn't used to be trolly. All of a sudden he went trolly. But yeah, back in when, I guess there's still like cat memes and stuff like that, or lolcats, back when, before they were really called memes. The hover cat or cat loaf was... You're serious on weekends? Gotcha. That's when you get down to business. So do you have like a mullet? So during the week, or during the week, you have the long hair in the back, and on weekends you have strictly business up front. I could see Firene with a mullet. If you actually found a real cat loaf pic, I don't want to see it. With your definition. Yeah, that's it. Methinks he doth protest too much. Oh yeah. Big hit. Well, that wasn't actually in the deleted scenes. That was part of the main movie. Oh, we got the Trace Buster. Well, what if they have a Trace Buster? But yeah, but then we got the Trace Buster. And we'll bust the Trace. That's my word, dog. Yeah, great movie. Freaking awesome movie. That was one of Mark Wahlberg's first big features, too. And he did it. He was damn good in that movie. Way better than some of the stuff he's doing now. Oh, it has the best deleted scene. Gotcha. I'll have to look them up. I've never seen the deleted scenes. I think when I saw that video, or that movie the first time, I saw it and it was on VHS. I don't think it was on DVD when I saw it the first time. But and Lou Diamond Phillips in that was just great. Gotta love Lou Diamond Phillips. Oh, I want my money. I'll have to look for that one because that was in one of the scenes, but they may have had an extended cut or something that didn't make the movie. Yeah, I mean, that was Christine Applegate was in that too. Oh my god. The guy from Ocean's 11, the old guy from Ocean's 11, from all three Ocean's 11 movies, was the father. That. And then China Chan is her name. China, I don't remember the last name for sure. I know the first name is Chyna. I don't think she did very much after that, but she was a model more than an actress. Who else was anybody else big in that? I don't think so. That was the fact. I'm not even paying attention to PvP anymore. I'm just clicking mindlessly. What was the name of that movie inside of the movie? The Taste the Golden Spray or something like that? Easy win button, yeah. It seems like later in the evening, matchmaking seems to take a shift. expensive movie production of all time. I think they should make the threshold like 30k for a day. 50k is an awful lot of time. And especially if you're not winning every single battle. Like, I'm winning every single battle. That's going to take me forever. Like, I can only imagine if you're like winning every other or even every 2 out of every 3. Like, I'm using slow teams. Not all that slow. The hottest? Probably, yeah, Mangeljo's pretty hot. Squinchy, definitely hot. He's on fire. I mean, Zulk comes from hell, so that's gotta be pretty hot. I'm gonna be silenced. All right. Come on, get out of the way. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of battles, and that's a lot of wins. Even half of that is a lot. Bye, area. Alright, Abe. Have a good evening. Sleep well. You're gonna get some burn on her to counteract the heal. Yep, saw that coming. Yeah, definitely are. Come on. Yeah. I mean, she's still winning with that cheap team. At least as far as her defense was real cheap. Like, just gets getting trounced. But she definitely has the drive, like, and the stamina. Or the focus and the stamina. Yeah, I went to watch one of her battles to see what team she was using, but she's literally just getting crushed on defense, so... And she was away for a few hours or something based on the profile. Well, her whole roster is. Did she actually buy, like, spend and get some more heroes? Because her roster, that was her defense was trash because her roster, she's got 75,000 roster power, and most of that is not in usable heroes. She's got Valken. She's got, and Valken's not even 6-star. Therend is 6-star, I think. Like your Dagrind, she's got a 6-star Leo. But I mean, she's missing a lot. Okay. But hopefully she got some, like, more usable heroes. Because I was the one that actually, like, taught her most of the stuff. I mean, she got help from other people, but I was kind of like her mentor for a while. And then, well, she was pushing Craw for her team, though, with, when she was running the dwarf team. I think she's had a higher Craw. But, yeah, I mean, the team that she used for a long time is one that I gave her. Yeah, I'm hoping she really will need to get more heroes and stuff like that, because she's not going to be able to adapt with the meta. She's at least up to level 79, too. Although still having the ridiculously low roster power. Although that's not quite having as much of an effect in PvP anymore either. They haven't totally solved that problem, but they've definitely made it a little bit better. Were you there that evening that I actually hung out in Skynet's chat? I don't remember. I don't think you were. That was a hard hit. That was that one. Ah, okay. Did you come from, what, potatoes, or where did you come from? I don't remember. UW, most of their people are just like losing interest, quitting the game, and they're not exactly great at recruiting because they tend, or at least some of them tend to be extremely negative. So it's kind of hard to attract people when what you're putting out is kind of just negative vibes. So, I mean, Anubis is actually, he lives in my area. He and I have talked quite a bit. Not much recently, but there's definitely a few people in Underworld that aren't real fond of me, so. And I say that mildly, they're pretty much definitely don't like me. But I am not one to suffer a bunch of negativity, so. Yeah, that's a interesting history of that whole guild too. Like, if you search the forums for old posts and stuff, like the threads about all the botting and all that kind of stuff, that was just like, what? coming up on 2 hours. We'll go for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and call it. So we'll say 10:45 Eastern. That's right. So you were with Ninja Nurse, right? Tater Squad. Is she Tater Squad or is she Legio? So many potato guilds. I think yeah, she's Tater Squad, right? I think so. Oh, she is Legio? Okay. Oh, did they? Cool. Yeah, we get a whole spectrum of everybody hangs out here. Or, like, we welcome everybody. Yeah. I'm not even going to begin to get in the middle of any of that stuff. That's family stuff. It's hard to keep groups of people together in general. I'm pretty surprised with, like, Wrath, we don't have any real internal, like, struggle or anything like that. Everybody just kind of hang out. We're not high stress. You compete. Whatever. Yeah, and I'm not sure, and I'm not going to weigh in one way or the other or talk anything specific. I'm not sure the beef is specifically with Oracle. I think the beef is actually elsewhere, but yeah, it's not completely just Oracle. Like, at least as far as my understanding, anyways, that as far as the beef goes, I don't know. I get along with Oracle. I get along pretty much with almost everybody, so makes it easier. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to draw any dirty laundry of anybody out in the open anyway, so yeah, better to just avoid it. This is actually not bad music. I should actually make my own music for the streams, although it's a whole bunch of work to make it for long enough that it would actually be listenable. You were saying this team was slow? What? Although this is a different team. Once again, I'm not even paying attention. I'm like looking at chat and just kind of clicking buttons peripherally. How's things over in JL? I think the pool is a lot bigger. I mean, I've definitely run into your defense with that tonight, but Yeah. I don't even look at the names, so once I get into a loop like this, I just go. It's kind of amazing that that old staple is just working so well. I could put Rayla in defense. I can see where it would work, but man, that's risky. Try it. See what happens. Hello. I guess, I wonder, are you guys cool with everybody in JLO? Or JL? But are you cool with everybody? I don't think he intended to. I guess just replace Arya. No, I wouldn't want to replace Arya. I guess replace Ponty. And Arya and Lily. Try that. Cool. Yeah, I probably need to. That's why I don't think I wanted Rayla there, but I'll do it after this match. I mean, the Lily is definitely a big deal, but if I can kill people, because they need their attacking team to be able to take these teams, like, I don't know. I'll think about it a little bit. We don't have hard requirements, and we've got a bunch of tiers of guilds, so it's I mean, as far as the lowest, like Wrath of Warlords is almost just a casual guild. I mean, there are some basic requirements, and Legends is probably the lowest of the competitive side. Ancients is I mean, Legends shoots to be like top 25. Ancient shoots to be about top 10. Yeah, I mean, you would absolutely qualify. So actually, if you are interested, and I'm not suggesting one way or the other, like I don't want to poach anybody from their guild, but if you are in the videos, there's a link to a quick form that Starscream gets, or Starscream and I get, that just asks for like what your in-game name and basic info is. It's real quick, and then that's the best way to go about it. So, but yeah, I mean, you would for Wrath itself. I mean, just top 5 kind of performance, and if you're able to do that, I mean, we don't have crazy high requirements in terms of minimums and stuff like that. We don't expect anybody to spend. They do, awesome. But just that you put the work in. What's your in-game name? Or is it Perry Tyson in-game? Oh, damn it, I meant to switch Craw. Whatever. I better banish here. What? What? Oh my god. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Tell you what, Firene, you're always here. Do not abuse the power, but I'm going to make you a mod so that you can do clips like that. And that way they can be saved to channel. So, ironically, the two people that like to troll the most. Oh, jeez. That's got to be, I don't know, maybe Abe, or maybe somebody else, I don't know. But we accept everybody, so whatever. Abe's buddy joined the channel too, or subscribed. Obama toilet paper, yeah. Live streaming. What am I doing right now? I am modding by I'll do it later. You'll have to clip later, so. I'm just running PvP. I'm actually almost wrapping up for the night. I've been on for a couple hours. Wasn't really planning on being on, or wasn't really planning on streaming, but I'm like, yeah, I gotta grind, so might as well grind with some company. But I'm running the anti-debuff team here. Doing pretty well with it. Alright, cool. That was pretty awesome, though. I mean, it makes sense, I suppose, but unexpected. Oh, here we go. Oh. Come on. Come on. Other kitty. Here we go. Say hi. Say hi. This one doesn't mind being held. No, it didn't pit both. He stepped back behind, so yeah, it wasn't quite as awesome, but still pretty funny. It would have been hilarious if it pitted both. Oh, no. I thought it did it first. And then I watched, because he's so small, he stepped back behind, or he's behind Arya. Game is getting laggy. Yeah, it's... I've got to be running it for a long time. I mean, I'm running it on Nox. But yeah, there's got to be a memory leak or something somewhere. And it's not surprising. Yeah, I mean, I don't play that much on a phone, only if I'm out. And I mean, I've got the iPhone XS Max, or XS Max, or whatever it is, and it has no problem running it. Wow, 54,000. Not bad. This kitty is Gracie. She is the most snuggleable friggin' cat ever. She will like curl up and sleep on my leg, not on my feet like Dottie does. Nice. What did you upgrade from? I went from like a 6S or 6S Pro, whatever, to a 10SX Max. Hey, Monkey, how's it going? 5S, even more. Down. Wow. Is that an... I guess that's an unascended Djinn? Wow. I guess since people are still showing up, I'll run for a little bit longer. I'll run till 11 Eastern. How's the video quality? It doesn't seem to have picked up some of my settings. I just assume things are fine, but... Alright, yeah, YouTube is saying the video quality is in the yellow. I think the bit rate might be a little lower than it wants. Yeah, alright, good. That's what I'm hoping for. Just like I said, yeah, YouTube is saying that it was, bye-bye. It was running low, so. And I've got the internet connection to the computer for it, so, and the camera. I mean, it should be just fine. Oh, see, that's probably what it is. So when I switched from using standard OBS to using Streamlabs OBS, it might not have taken all of my settings. Let's go to output. See, it says it's using the streaming services encoder settings, though. So it should be. Maybe I just have to manually... Won't let me change it while I'm live. I'll leave this up, or I'll check that next time. I think if I crank the... Yeah, set a stream rate of... Now it looks good. Just came up green. I don't know, it was saying that my stream was below the recommended bitrate, yeah. It's probably the bit rate. I'll crank it up to the 4500. I mean, I don't have any issues with processor or anything, so. Come on. I may, well, 10 more minutes, I'm going to be stopping anyway, so I'm not going to worry about rebooting right now. Or rebooting the DM right now. Yeah, I don't even use Jin's specials most times. Just shy of 25,000 attack power. That'd be why. That's why health is kind of like meh. I mean, before the legendary boost, where the heroes were before they were getting the 30% stat boost. Yeah, he makes a sacrifice that I'm not willing to do though. He is he's got the 2 disabler runes. I'm using the honor bound runes. Like, mine is more survivable than his, and almost the same. Like, his has got more attack power, but mine's a little bit more survivable. The honor bound versus the inhibitor runes. But yeah, his is right there as well. Same ballpark. Slightly higher. But yeah, back before you could get over 20,000 attack power. I mean, I actually got my Jin to over 20,000 attack power before the buff, but after it just went like boom. I think I was at about 20,000. But yeah, after that 30% buff, I mean, it's gross. I used to worry about like banishing Valken and shit. Now I just don't even care. I mean, I think, well, Creepy's isn't quite as strong, but he's got a different approach to stuff. Like, he and I don't do things exactly the same way. Like, he runes his Ponti differently than I do. He runes his Shade differently than I do, typically. But, I mean, it's different styles, different play styles. They're both effective. But yeah, I mean, I get into big philosophical differences with, like, Zhao and Oracle and other people like that, too. And it's, well, different approaches. I mean, of course, I'm right, but obviously joking. Oh, Jin. I still think Jin needs the tiniest of nerfs. Make it so that his silence does not pierce immunity. That's it. That's all he needs. Because then all of the silence immune and the constructs and crap like that would all have more value. And it's a teeny little nerf. But I think the reason that he was given the piercing to begin with and started that whole trend was because of Valken and Emily. And now you can silence Valken and Emily both. I put a reminder. I think I put a reminder. I'm pretty sure I put a reminder. Yeah, no, I absolutely put a reminder earlier today. It's been a long day. I mean, Furnace's Epic isn't bad by any stretch, but it's not required. Like, he's good without his Epic. The Epic is just kind of icing on the cake there, but... Nice, yeah. I don't know if I got another hour to... Yeah. I'll check here after this battle. I mean, I probably should grind it out. I really do want that. I mean, I started at Legend 2 because I was in Legend 1, so... Yeah. I'm just... The time investment all at once is kind of the problem. Like, I wouldn't care if it's a couple of hours across a couple of days, like an hour, hour and a half one day, hour and a half the next day, but the daily thresholds being that high, like, I'm not going to get that every single day. There's a guy from my guild, or the family, I think he's in Ancients. Yeah, and I'm 2.5 hours into this boost, or 2 3/4 hours into this boost, so I was running for a little while without it. Hey, Daddy. And both cats now on stream. Now we've achieved maximum epicness. Yeah. I mean, that's something they should realize, is that more people would spend if they made some of those rewards better. Like, look at what happened on Winterfest. When nobody had, or all, like, the blue festive was super rare. Everybody wanted them. I mean, I logged so much for that event to take first. Oh my god. But the fighting for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th was just brutal. Matter of fact, Wags was involved in that one. It was Wags, Pooper, BB2. Oh, yeah, there's the crash. Wags, Pooper, BB2, and somebody else from Wrath. Was it Hawker? No. No, Sandyman, yeah. He did go real hard. He came in the top 5. At the top 5, I think it was me, Sandy, Hoopoer, BB2, and Wagdog, I think, or something, some combination like that. Yeah, that was a grueling event. That was 3 weeks long. Ugh. I mean, there's only so much that one person is going to be able to do. Because eventually it just gets to be like there's limits of sanity and all that. I just wouldn't want to. That's way too much time devoted to a friggin' mobile game. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I'd spend plenty of money too. But it's like, at a certain point, it's only so fun for a while. After a while, it becomes work, and then it's like you're paying to do work. And the time is the big thing. More than anything. I mean, that's really like what Autumn has. She's got lots of time. I mean, the focus and the drive and all that is an important part of it, but the time is the big part. How dare you freeze me? Yeah. Yeah, just more kind of like, what are they doing? People, I mean, granted, people are going to have time off. But, I mean, people want to spend time with family and crap like that, too. It's like... And I don't care at all about Easter, but... Oh, that's what I was going to do. Go check my total. And if I'm close, I'll grind the rest of it. I mean, I gotta work tomorrow. It's like, meh. $25. I'm halfway there. Yeah. All of that work with a friggin' trophy boost. I don't think I'm going to. Let's see. Shop, god damn it. 112. So some of these were the other day. So I probably did about 40 the other day. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably half the battles because I've won the majority of the battles that I've done. Like I think most of those losses were from Wednesday, from the stream yesterday. So well, I just did check the leaderboard. Oh, on PvP. Let's see how many you've done. I don't know. Where are you on the list? There you are. You've done 203. You've only done them today. I'm probably not even on the list. Oh, there I am in 98th. Yeah, I mean, the ones that I've done were today and yesterday. I lost probably about 14 of those battles yesterday while on stream, trying out everybody's teams, all that stuff. I've lost, well, maybe only about 10. I have lost a few tonight. Yeah, I probably lost about 10 of them yesterday. Yeah, I mean, God, I just don't have another 80 battles in me. Yeah, no, I can't remember. The only time I've gone and done a middle ever, like recent memory, is if there's somebody I recognize here that I just want to attack. Welcome back, Monkey. Yeah, I mean, I always raid right. But, yeah, I'd try to beat the team no matter what. Yeah. I always just try to beat it. Yeah, I can't keep going. I'm just tired. I may try, well, I mean, this ends again at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Or is it 4 p.m. Eastern, or is it 8 a.m. Eastern? Suppose I can look at the leaderboards and see when it ends. No, it doesn't say when it ends. 8 a.m. Yeah, I mean, 8 a.m. Eastern. That would mean I'd have to do probably another 2 hours tonight. I mean, if I kept the pace that I was going just then. Yeah, I think it's 8 a.m. as well. I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, like tonight I'm just running raids. Monkey, it's, yesterday though, I mean, I'll take requester teams and stuff like that, but there's not a lot more stream-wise to do. Like, I can go in and explain stuff in the roster or things like that. Like, I can answer questions and show things or kind of educate, but most of it is PvP. Like, I'm not going to sit here and run quick loot dungeons or something like that. I mean, as far as the Arya and Ponti teams, the team that I'm running right now is actually doing remarkably well against that stuff if you've got these heroes, which it's not all that bad. I'm not running anything crazy. I mean, Zulk, Agnon, Lily, Jin seems to just plow through most everything. I'll run another couple of battles here. The other team that I was running was Rayla, Therend, Bra, and Jin, or Thera, Rayland, or Thera and Rayland, yeah. Rayla, Therend, was it Kra, and Auntie? That is one resilient Polaris. Or you can use Kai and Shade and Bra and Jin. And actually, Kai, Shade, Craw, and Jin is what Creepy told me to use. I just got tired of trying to bang my head against that wall. And you run backslash first instead of clearing the taunt. That's mostly only on a team that's like Jin, Ponti, Arya, and then like Lily or something like that. Those are the ones that are problematic for the standard teams. Alright, last battle. And then I'm going to call it. Since we're closing out, it's pretty funny that this has sort of become like the anthem of gravy training. Anybody have any last minute rooting questions or anything like that? They want to see any of my heroes real quick, or?
Die, potato, die. I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor?
You're such a troll.
Dad, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm Dad.
Why did you name me this way? Why?
Anybody? Takes a real long time, yeah. Incredibly long. Sure.
Honey, I'm pregnant. I can explain.
I can find Craw.
I have no idea how
Please
to
don't.
breathe.
I'm a cow. Hey, you got a license for that? You'll never take me alive. Haha, they said I could never teach a llama to drive. No llama, no.
All right. So I run a couple of festives. The festives aren't necessarily required. You probably want like one, if nothing else. 2 is kind of ideal. I just run them both here for defense and the energy. I've got this kind of strange hero rune with 2 defenses and an attack. But anything really here, you could even put a festive here, something like that. And then defense with damage reduction. And defense with a chance to chill. It just had a good defense rating, so that's the only reason I'm using it. So yeah, not too bad. You can go pretty heavily offensive with Craw, but he doesn't have a lot of survivability then. Like this Craw can actually take a hit. And it's 4-star. So you could put it unbreakable. I don't worry as much about that for Craw, but because he's generally done his job by the time he would get killed. If he can get the second Dark Pact out or whatever, then great. But for that second stack of Foresight, Um, you might consider going attack on your 4-star Craw with an Unbreakable Heart, because even if you defend him, like, okay, so looking at stats, like looking at my defense set, I mean, I'm at almost 13,000 defense, but the hero star bonus at 4 is going to be like 60% or 50%, something like that. So you're going to have half of this score, and 6,000 defense is not really enough to save you. Like, what level are you? I guess that matters too. I mean, if you're level 80, the 6,000 defense isn't going to matter. If you're level 60, it's a whole different story. Yeah, even at 76, you're going to be combating 80s, so I would say just go all attack. You can do as much damage as you can. He's gonna die. But thing is, sorry, my nose is itchy. Allergies starting to come in. If he does die, he purges all debuffs on everybody, so technically, against Jin teams, well, he'll purge X debuffs, so he'll purge 1 debuff. Oh, hey, Burp, I just beat you. That's funny. Check your battle log. I just came across your defense right here. So actually, yeah, if you scroll back, you can watch it on the stream, but you can watch it on your own replays. Yeah, that's funny. There you are, right there. Yeah, you could probably go. Yeah, I guess I'm not helping the pummeling, but yeah, you could go attack. Well, here, let's do a quick workshop. So you don't have the skin on Lily. Shade is a possibility. Furnace is a possibility. Therend, Jin. Is your Jin ascended? That's a possibility. Malice. Yeah, I mean, the PvP is going wild right now. Okay, so with Jin, then, you definitely will want to use Jin. I mean, he just ruin him offensively and hope you get as much out of him as you can. But you could probably... I wouldn't worry too much about the defensive losses. I mean, for the duration of the event, you may just want to use hammers. Like, I never use hammers, but... yeah, I mean, Malice is awesome. I haven't used hammers in forever. Matter of fact, I probably haven't used hammers in 5 ever. But yeah, I mean, for what you got then, for defense, I mean, you're probably just gonna get pummeled on defense. But you could try. Are you getting hit mostly by level 80s, or are you getting hit from lower level people too, like level 70s? Because Malice serves Shade, Ponti, Craw, Jin. Yes, it does. So the advantage, Malice serves the same purpose that Arya does, in that she will help you swamp Craw on the attack. So you have Jin and you have Malice. They're going to be swamping Craw's ability to block silence. And that's kind of the big thing. You have the Ponti, you don't have the Ponti skin either. So Ponti isn't going to do anything. What does your Arya look like? I'm assuming not real good. Oh, that's 4-star. Is she ascended though? or you need her 5-star to ascend her. Or, so if you really want to swamp, you can also use Furno. As long as Furno's fully ascended. But although Furno isn't going to give you a lot of value is the problem. I would probably do Shade without the ski. You do have the Epic for Ponti, right? If you have Ponti's Epic, you can go ahead and use Ponti. I would... Yeah, I would definitely do that. Shade doesn't really need the enablers. Almost at all. What I would do is I would rune Shade for heavy defense, including a tank rune, if you have it. A purple tank rune. And then you're going to lead with lifelink, and then you're going to follow as soon as you can with possession. So you're going to want 2 festives, and then you'll lead with lifelink, or 2 or 3 festives. I think I might have like 3 on mine, something like that. But yeah, you lead with lifelink, and then you possess whoever you kill with lifelink. It's a great way to get rid of Emily, or not Emily, Arya. Is lifelink Arya. She can't dodge it. And then all of her stuff that gives her more dodge, take. And because he's really defensive, he's got so much damage reduction, it's really hard to kill him. So it just takes a while. So, Shade, Ponti, you can go Malice and Jin. Malice is going to be hard, because Malice is squishy, and you don't even have her fully ascended, or fully starred. You might want to go... Maybe just go Valken. Shade, Ponti, Valken, Jin. I bet you're not going to win every battle by any stretch. But I think you'll probably, if you start tracking from now, you'll probably be above 50%. Which right now is probably about as good as you're going to get. I'm at 40% right now. And granted, I had a crappy defense for a little bit, but I would do something along those lines, yeah. I mean, 2 festives gets her the ability to do all of her stuff round 1, and the damage pen is just great for Malice. Unfortunately, that means she's usually pretty fragile. But that's where if you use her, like, what does your Zulk look like? I'll invite you to the guild, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Your Zulk is not in a position. Alright. Yeah. That's probably fine. Something along those lines. Alright. Any other questions from anybody? Yeah, nobody really has. Well, I won't say nobody, but it's not easy. Especially not trying to do it without spending. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Firene. I'm going to be off here in just a moment. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and call it then. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Do a favor, hit that thumbs up. And, yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Have a great night, everybody. Yep, no problem. Anytime. Well, most anytime. No promises. All right. See ya, everybody.